Ladies and gentlemen, boys, how do I do this?
You're the MC. This is up to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the Gnarly Gnome. I'm at higher gravity. Somehow I ended up here with the people from Truth, Beer, and Consequences, Marco and Julia. What's up, guys?
Hello.
We are very excited to be here. We are very festive, as you can see.
Yeah, this is great.
Why are we so festive?
It's almost New Year's.
Hell yeah. Why not? About time.
We just love New Year's so much.
I had an idea about, 1:30 this afternoon that I thought it'd be nice if, since the three of us spend one day a week at a bottle shop and we have dedicated a good portion of our, whether it be professional or recreational lives to craft beer, or both, that we take some of your questions and then around craft beer, around the holidays, and then we give you some helpful insight into maybe some situations that might be able to help you. And they're in.
Is that what's in there?
They're in here, and so Gnome's going to be the MC, and we will try and help you through. Hopefully, guide you through some of the craft beer questions that you have sent us over the past couple of years to Truth, Beer, and Consequences.
And these are questions about what beer fits this situation, kind of thing, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Maybe?
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what the questions are.
All right.
All right, we're going to dive in.
Let's go.
So are we rotating back and forth to each person? So I'm going to start with Julia.
Okay.
Julia, this question is for you.
All right.
There's a lot of questions in here. All right.
There's 10 of them.
Oh, gosh.
There's thousands.
We get a lot of fan mail.
Oh, this question comes in from Cindy Lou Who. Okay. This says, holiday mystery gift swap white elephant game.
Okay.
So if you are headed to a white elephant party, and you want to bring a gift, and you're a craft beer lover, as we all are, what the hell do you bring? How do you do this? How do you manage this problem?
And the only thing that we're doing is our answer is the beer. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Is we're picking a beer.
Right in the trash can.
And that's it. Right.
Pick a beer.
Perfectly in there. All right.
It doesn't have to be a beer. It could be beer related.
It could be something,
just something
from a bottle shop. Okay, so
Yeah.
white elephant gift, and that's the only thing. It's a white elephant gift.
Yeah, I threw it. I don't remember what it said.
All right, let me see.
I would
which one to
imagine,
pick.
actually, not only do a lot of families sometimes do this sort of thing around the holidays, I have it on good authority that breweries are going to start doing this sort of thing.
I love it. I love white elephants. It gives me an excuse to force somebody else to drink something that I think they should drink.
I think that breweries, I get it on good authority that some breweries were going to try it this coming year, or some breweries in the upcoming year are going to say, hey, we're going to get together and have a white elephant exchange, so to speak.
I love it.
For, just entertainment purposes.
Sign me the heck up.
I am back.
Back. You got it. How does this work?
Magic.
Jeez.
Magic. One day when you've podcasted enough, you'll just
figure it
get
out.
You'll figure it out. So if I am going to a white elephant
Let's see
party,
what
or
you
I'm ready
picked.
to get, I'm picking something unexpected, something that hopefully anyone that gets this gift would at least be willing to try, if not full out. Holy cow, this is great. I love it. You cannot see this on the video. Untitled Arts Black Seltzer.
It's a good pick.
Yes, that's
good
what I'm
pick.
going with.
It's a good one.
I fear that people are afraid of the word seltzer in there, and I think that
But if they
hopefully,
pour it
like
and
if you
see
have
what
it
is,
and you get it, and like it's your gift, you'll be forced to try it.
it is so much thicker than a seltzer. It is so much
Yeah, she
more
is.
than
That's
a
what she
seltzer.
said.
Right. So that would be my answer.
That's a good answer.
All right,
Good,
all
good
right.
one. I'll take it.
And then, so Marco, you'll put this back when you go pick your beer for the next question,
Yeah.
I believe.
Or
All
we'll
right.
drink it.
Or ooh.
Just want to tell everyone I'm having New Holland's Mad Hatter Midwest IPA as we record. This is the beer in your higher gravity beer vent box for today.
It's in my
So
fridge at home.
I am loving it.
I'm enjoying
All right.
Thunder Snow because
Snow.
tis the season. All right.
Next question. This one's for Marco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. That's not even
That's an envelope.
That's
it's
an
an empty envelope.
in the world.
This is why we
There's
can't have
three.
nice things. remove the envelopes.
Fine.
I think Margaret
It's fine.
took all the fan mail out of the
All right.
envelopes. All right.
We got another one.
All right.
This is from G. Wrench.
Yes.
All right.
All right. This is New Year's Eve. Okay.
Okay.
It is a Bengals game. It's your friend's house. They'll have pizza and 7-layer dip. They ask everyone to bring beer. What do you bring?
Ooh.
Pizza and 7-layer dip. I can't have either of those. But I will be back.
Okay.
All right.
Marco's going to
So-
make his pick.
All right.
Julia, what do you bring? How do you make that decision? How do you define the decision? How do you work your way through the choice?
So for me, both of those food items can be fairly heavy.
Yes.
So I would want to go for a lighter beer.
Okay.
So something like either Headhunter
Oh.
or
okay.
maybe even Fretboard Light, because both of those tend to fall pretty closely.
Two ends of
on
the spectrum, though.
Yes.
And I see kind of how Marco went with that.
Oh, all right,
He
all right.
kind
All
of
right.
teased right in the middle,
He
both
did.
of those.
Yeah. What's
All
your
right.
answer?
So my first thought was to go crispy light, sort of lager sort of situation. Who knows me knows that you can't go wrong with that. However, I do sometimes miss a hop bite, and so I went with Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Good choice.
That
with,
is a great
with
choice.
good pizza,
For
7-layer
me-
dip meal.
Pizza, 7-layer dip, something that I take that I'm going to be able to eat. I want to be able to have something that's recognizable for somebody that likes beer. The people that are going to be there, hopefully they like beer. Hopefully they like hops. You can't go wrong with Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
I don't care what party I'm walking into. If I walk in, they're like, "Hey, here's the things we're serving, and we've also got Sierra Nevada Pale Ale in the
You're
cooler
in.
over there." I don't
Done.
care. I don't
In.
care what the food is. I'm good.
All right.
That's a great choice.
That's a perfect pick.
Yeah, we're gonna drink that one.
Oh, okay. All right. Leave that one on the table.
Leave
All
that
right.
one out.
All right.
Julia,
Yes.
this is a tough one.
Oh, God. I think I'm ready.
Oh, this one's from Krampus.
Oh, uh-oh.
Christmas Day, the first beer while you're opening presents.
I love
This
that.
this is a gimme. And you
I
you
love
don't
that.
know what it is because you haven't picked December 25th out
Okay.
of the beer event calendar, because that's the first beer on December 25th. It's the one in the beer event calendar.
Of course it is. Now, if you didn't get a higher gravity beer event calendar, you're going to want to find out.
Yeah, you screwed up.
You screwed up, but you do want to have something ready to go. So I always have a pot of coffee ready, put on a pot of
Sure.
coffee.
Yeah.
My kids at this point are adults, but the tradition still stands, as many traditions do, where the coffee's made, mom gets coffee, I get coffee, the kids that have coffee get coffee. But after that first cup of coffee, as the presents are being opened, there is a Christmas morning beer. It does happen.
And it's not beer event calendar beer because Marco's afraid of the beer event calendar.
I am
He is
afraid of beer event calendar. Yes.
Okay. What'd you pick, Julia?
They did not have voltage peppermint schnapps in the cooler.
That's a
so I
valid
was,
choice.
So I
Well,
was
yeah.
unable to select that. So I picked
Which
the
you could
next
have
best
with your
thing.
coffee.
Barrel aged drummer boy.
Ooh, good
From
choice.
Fretboard.
Good choice.
Winter warmer. Can't go wrong with this one.
Even better with a shot of voltage peppermint schnapps.
Oh, I've
I
never
have
done
to
that in this
believe that
beer.
that's the case. I have to
I
believe
need
that
to do
that's
that.
the
Yes.
everything's better
Look,
with a
this is
shot
this
of
is true.
voltage peppermint
This is true.
schnapps.
But now I really want to do that with this specific beer. Fantastic. All right.
Excellent
All
choice,
right, Marco.
Julia.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Okay.
Why are there so many envelopes in here? What?
There were three.
Marco took the questions
also-
out of the envelopes and then
There's
just,
also a ribbon. There's all
is
kinds
that
Yeah.
a garter, Marco? What are you doing?
No, it was a cock ring.
Oh, jeez. What the hell? You put your fist through that.
Is that an
Yeah, you can.
elf? There's a carcass of an elf in
Oh.
here.
But what is
Let me
happening?
get around him. All right, let me
What's
see.
happening here?
Oh, I got something. All right.
Oh, what?
Oh, this is long. This is a very long story.
Thank you.
This is an entire
Once
novel.
upon a time, you are Michael D. Morgan, and you got a letter saying that Diageo has dropped their defamation lawsuit against you. We want to buy a beer to celebrate and drink at home alone before going to a dive bar. And regale the bar patrons with a story of how you beat the man.
Oh, very
wow.
good.
Dear God, look at how many words are on this thing.
Dude,
That-
I guarantee that Michael D. Morgan sent
What
this
is the
question
beer?
in.
What is oh man.
What beer do you
what
think?
beer, if I am Michael D. Morgan, am I going to...
So this is before. So this is you're celebrating, and this is before you go to the bar.
To the dive bar.
Correct.
So this is that in between, like you're celebrating by yourself, I guess, or with your family.
I'll be back.
I'm assuming we're not splitting Drummer Boy, so put that one back.
Okay.
All right.
My
That was a
goodness.
damn
So
good
Julia,
question, yeah.
what is your choice? How do you make that decision?
Knowing Michael D. Morgan as very
No,
close
you
friends.
are Michael
I'm
D.
Michael D.
Morgan.
Morgan. Shit, I'm just gonna empty a case of Narragansett.
Yeah, it's Narragansett.
Yeah, it's
you're
gotta be
down in a
Narragansett.
bunch of Narragansetts.
Yes, in a schooner. All right.
In a
All right.
giant schooner.
Oh, man. Brings
I am
the D back.
Ba-
All right, this was fun because if you know Michael D. Morgan, Michael who brings the D. Morgan, you know that he likes beer to taste like beer. You
Yes.
know,
Yes, he does.
He rails against all this other, sort of foo-foo, bougie bullshit that people are putting into cans now. That's got the lactose and just the bullshit.
He wants fizzy, urine-colored beverages.
Well, he wants beer to taste like beer. And so
Nothing
I
like that.
think if I'm Michael brings the D. Morgan and I just received a letter that I can celebrate the fact that a lawsuit was dropped against me or was dismissed. They dropped it.
That's
And
as the lawyers would
Diageo,
say,
and if
yes.
and Diageo was watching the past several weeks to Brew Sky's Booze News, and they kind of they were a little miffed with the way that maybe if I was Michael D. Morgan, they were talking. I was talking about Diageo, and so now I'm going to go and celebrate. I am going to take an Imperial IPA that is 9.5%
Hell yeah.
alcohol
Hell yeah.
and 95 IBUs. I am going to have an Imperial Headhunter.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah, I
An
can't fault the
Imperial
logic.
Headhunter.
Cannot fault the logic there. All right, what we got next?
Next up, Julia.
Yes, I'm ready, I think. Is it another envelope?
No,
Oh.
I dumped all the envelopes out, I think. oh, jeez.
Oh my
the whole
God,
story.
it's a novel.
All right.
I'm gonna read this one to the gnome.
Oh,
Okay.
so Gnome's
Okay.
picking this one.
All right, gnome's
All right,
picking this
all right.
one.
Threw
Okay.
a little wrench into the
All right, here,
the mix
take this.
I don't know where you got it from. I can't put it back. We'll have to
It's
drink
up
it.
your ass, you'd know.
What?
I would.
All right. So Joe and Caroline from
Who?
the Craft Parenting. Joe and Caroline from the Craft Parenting podcast invite you to a holiday party at their house.
Okay.
You can't make it because you have a Brazilian wax scheduled at the same time.
That tracks.
You asked Julia to drop off some beer in a care package in the middle of the night along with her gift because she can't make it either. Dippa Josh has a beard trim scheduled and they are going to West Side Brewing to celebrate.
It tracks.
What are you picking out for the holiday gift package, Gnome?
Okay, I got this. All
right,
You guys
all right.
talk.
All right, so this is
All right.
a very specific scenario.
About
That,
Brazilian waxing?
And beard trimming, and oh man, look at that. Just nothing
Well, who
but
says
confusion.
Gnome doesn't Brazilian wax?
I mean, sure. I mean, don't judge.
People bleach assholes
what-
in Miami. I mean, of course he Brazilian waxes.
What are we doing here? Oh my
I got
goodness.
it.
But okay.
Oh, you're back?
I got it.
He is
Back.
We're going
Little
Little Kings.
Kings.
I don't care
Little
who you
Kings.
are. Christmas to me, especially if you live on the west side, but Christmas to me
West side?
is about Little,
Little
Kings.
Kings.
You drink
That
them by
would
the
be-
case,
that'd
and you
be
drink them
perfect.
as a family.
That is perfect.
That is perfect,
I love it.
actually. That
I
is a
love
great
it.
answer to that question.
That really is, yeah.
And it's a whole case. I'm not buying some kind of like 4-pack or 8-pack or whatever they come in.
You're getting the
It's a case.
Yeah.
You buy them by the case.
Where the fuck do you find a case?
Kroger,
Jungle Gyms.
Jungle Gym.
Yeah.
Oh, Jungle Gym. Yeah, okay.
Jingle
Jingle
Jams.
Jingle Jams.
All right.
So whose turn is it then?
I don't know. You mess up the order. Julia?
It would be
Julia,
mine.
Julia's
It would be
turn,
mine.
Julia's
yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
All right.
How many questions do we have?
There were 10.
Okay.
This one is from Christopher Kringle.
Mr.
Never heard of him.
Kringle.
Christmas gift for your boss. The other day they said they like craft beer and asked if you had anything from Golden Road. They really like Mango Cart. So you got to buy them a gift. This little shit, he
my
likes Golden Road. Really
God.
likes Mango Cart. Go pick him out a gift, him or her.
I love it. I love it.
My boss is Muslim. He can't even drink.
Stop it. Stop it. We can't laugh at that. That's
I'm not.
Why did you you just shit on the whole party? My boss.
It's all right.
My
It's
boss
fine.
is Muslim. He doesn't celebrate Christmas.
They can share with friends.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, they have to know it's holidays. Like if you go,
There's a lot of things in my house that I don't like that I keep in my house because other people do like them. My kids, for one, I keep them in the house because other people like them.
My family keeps me.
Yeah, perfect example.
Perfect example.
Marco and my kids, we all keep them in the house because other people like them.
Julia is back.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it one of these days.
All right. Because I don't make fun of my boss. He's an awesome person.
Yeah.
Because he likes Mango Cart. Because he wants something craft. But knowing his potential
I see where you're
restrictions.
going.
Damn
I already
it.
see where you're going.
Very disappointed in this.
Urban
This is-
Artifacts, Mango Seedless.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are you going to give him a bottle of booze to put in it to make it better?
I'm going to give him a whole bottle of Voltage Peppermint Schnapps.
There we go.
Hey,
All right.
hey.
You know what?
It goes in anything, including
You know what?
mango.
I don't know that it goes
I
with
don't know
mango.
that-
I don't know that it goes with mango
I've never
either.
tried it, but
It
I
might
bet I
be.
would.
Yeah.
This is a non-alcoholic fruit seltzer.
Carbonated water.
Product.
It's fruit juice.
It's fruit juice.
It
Fizzy fruit
tastes
juice.
delicious, but
Yes,
I don't know the purpose. But anyway,
right.
fine enough. It's your
There you
choice.
go. There you go.
Your choice. You're wrong, but
Marco.
it's your choice.
Marco, this letter comes in from Frosty D. Snowman.
Yeah, I got D's for you.
You're at a Secret Santa at work. Your coworker, Chad, likes beer,
Fucking
beef jerky, chicken wings, and vapes. He plays
What is that?
Wow, World of
Warcraft.
That he plays that
World
game.
of Wowcraft.
It's abbreviated, and I don't understand that stuff. He plays it with his friends.
But is
His
he
friends.
an undead mage? That is
I don't
the
know.
only
That's not
proper
written on the note.
character. Okay,
He
all right.
plays it with his friends. He drives a Tesla, and he's about 26 years old. What do you get him?
Oh my God.
It's tough.
Hey, you know-
it's tough. But you got this, Marco.
Frosty
Frosty D.
wrote
Snowman.
He wrote in probably the hardest question that you are making every single shot.
Right.
I
This is
appreciate all these.
fantastic.
I appreciate all the listeners for sending in these
in.
questions.
Why? So you've been saving these up for a while, yet all the questions are Christmas related.
That's crazy.
It's really weird.
It's really crazy.
Really, really. So was he saving these from like last year, and he just didn't even let me know about them?
No, I mean, like, people know that you guys like Christmas, so they write
That's
in
true.
all year
Well, they
long.
know we like beer vent. Maybe
that's
Christmas is a
probably
little
it. Yeah.
close enough. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Marco's
So
making
if-
his decision.
So if you had to pick a beer for someone based off of knowing that they like to blow sick vape clouds, like,
sick vape clouds.
so I'm not going to say pick a beer, but what kind of style would you assume?
New England IPA, like
Oh,
something
yeah,
like soft and like pillowy.
Something
and-
pillowy. Yeah, I
That's
hear
where
you.
I'm.
I
That's
hear
where
you.
I'm going.
Wasn't there was it Street Side? Who did a cloud?
I think
New
it was
England?
Sonder.
Was it
It was
Sonder?
Straight Clouds.
Oh, Straight Clouds. Yeah. All right, Marco. What?
All right.
Oh,
That's a good
yeah,
pick.
that's a good
I
one.
really good
have
pick.
An Astra Red Cream Hard Seltzer.
Excellent.
It is the hard seltzer
is-
in Cincinnati. That is Cincinnati's
That's
hard seltzer.
what
Yes,
I
it
have
is.
for you, Chad.
Chad. Phenomenal. Great pick. Great
Julie,
pick.
we're professionals at this shit.
Write that down, Frosty D. Snowman.
Are we
You-
putting that away, or are we going to drink that one?
No, you're putting
Well, then
that
leave
away.
it right here because I'm going to be going over to the phone now.
All right, Julie, we got another one.
Okay, let's do this. I'm ready. My
this-
body is ready.
This one comes from Hermie the Elf. That's his name, right?
Ah,
That was his name, right? And
I didn't see the
Rudolph.
letter.
Hermie, that's his name, the
Oh.
dentist guy.
I th-
Hermie? Hermie? Her.
I'm going to go with it.
Somebody
I
help me
think
out.
so.
I think it's
Yeah.
Hermie. I think
Yeah,
it's his name.
the dentist. He wants to be a
It's
dentist.
hard to read on the paper.
It's either her me or her you.
The Cincy Pod Squad is celebrating the holidays. What are you taking to the party? This is so easy. This is an easy decision, and it's not in the cooler.
I know what I'm not bringing due to previous experience with the Cincy Pod Squad and a party. So,
Okay.
all right. Let me see what I can do here.
Okay.
So,
Marco,
Yes.
I'm bringing schnapps.
you're
my
taking Beverage
pockets,
schnapps,
my
right?
pockets are full of schnapps. Every pocket I have,
Just taking schnapps.
Yeah, schnapps, peppermint schnapps from Voltage. It's the best schnapps that's around.
I think
that is not a sponsored opinion. It is just my opinion, and I stand firm. Julia looks like she's struggling with this decision.
I do think that is a fantastic holiday favorite, and if you don't have it, you should have it. And I'm not trying to be in any way a corporate shill. It's just good.
It's good. It's the best.
It's just good. And locally,
I respect what Rumpelmans has done in the world, and I respect their place in all
Here
of
we
this.
go.
But it's not better than Voltage. Julia, what have you done?
I have done the unthinkable.
Okay. You're
I
getting
am-
yourself uninvited to every Cincy Pod Squad event.
Will I, though?
no,
Maybe.
no, well,
Maybe.
no, I don't know. I don't think.
I am going to buck the system, and I'm bringing Yes Way Rosé
No way,
wine.
Rosé.
I'm not going to drink it, but I think it would be funny to bring a bottle of wine to a Cincy Pod Squad event.
Yeah.
I agree. The humor is there.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree. I
it's
don't
not-
know who's going to have it,
It's
but
not
I
that
agree.
expensive.
Joe's going to
Joe.
drink it, and he's
do
going to love
agree
it.
the humor is there, though.
Correct.
That's
Because
that's good.
I figure what everyone else is going to be bringing,
Yeah.
this isn't going to be the only thing I bring.
That's
This
valid.
is just going to be what I open with. What I say, this is what I have brought.
What they
in
don't
addition to
have
this other
in this cooler is what you would actually take, which is all the beer you've been sitting on for a year.
All the leftovers.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Marco.
All right, let's go.
This is so
Fucking
much
go.
fun. I am having so much fun doing
This
this.
is
I
good
just want to
time.
say
This is a good
great.
time.
This is great.
Oh, this one is from Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, it's going to be
Ah,
a
that
terrible
guy.
question.
It's New Year's Day. You have the week off, and you want to try
The whole
something
week?
new for the new year. You want to experiment. You want to get out of your comfort zone. It's a New Year's week
Okay.
from
okay.
Ebenezer
Okay.
Scrooge. He wants to
Ooh.
know.
I know
Ebenezer
if-
Scrooge.
Sounds like a nice guy. I've never met him, but
Okay.
All right, I got it.
all right. So week off.
So if I had Marco, we're not splitting that, are we?
No.
If I had an entire week off,
Uh-huh.
I would do all barrel aged stuff. Like
Oh,
give me like
okay.
the hard
You're
hitting
going-
things
okay.
that I wouldn't necessarily want to drink like on a week.
You want to try something new.
There are plenty of barrel
You've
aged
had
things.
barrel-aged beer,
Well,
like-
okay, well, yeah, if you're going for that as a general
Yeah.
general style.
I'm
okay,
going
okay.
wine. I'm diving into wine.
Oh.
If I have the time to do it, I have the maybe the wiggle room to kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm diving into wine.
See what I would probably do, and they don't sell this as like bottles. I would go for like cocktails. I would go the spirit side of
Ooh,
it
I like that. I like that.
because I finally bought a bottle of gin.
Good job.
I still
Yeah.
have to buy other things to make cocktails with the gin for. Oh my goodness!
Marco got a jar of peanuts. What is that?
Hello,
All right, Marco.
What the
everyone.
hell is that?
Hi, Marco. What you got?
All right, so
I have a story about that. Too. Well, not really story,
So-
but you know,
I
all
love
right.
peanuts.
who doesn't?
Is it one of those things that when you open it, snakes come out?
Probably.
yeah, this is Dark Horizon 7 Imperial Coffee Stout, 16% ABV. It's only 0.33 liters. So
What the hell does that mean?
this tube only holds a small bottle in it.
So and that.
So for New Year's, hopefully you had, maybe you have one of these archaic companies that actually gave you a Christmas bonus, because like nobody does that anymore.
Sure.
The hell's that?
If you
I give
did,
Christmas bonuses to all my employees.
You are your employee.
Yeah, don't talk about that.
so spending a little bit of coin on something like this, for the new year. Just starts the new year off, on a foot like, hey, I spend a little coin on something. I'm trying something, and maybe someone's coming over. Maybe you're meeting somebody or something like that. But
I like that.
I'm gonna say
I like that.
this and.
So,
this in all the Facebook groups this has never come up, and this has been on the fucking shelf here at Higher Gravity
for years
since I started, and I don't know whether they ran through 2, 3, 10, 12, 24 cases. But I've never personally had someone ask me to crack this open for them.
So
why not try this?
That packaging is a lie to me, because I have been looking at that and I thought that was like an entire, I thought this was a can. I thought this was an aluminum can. I'm like, right. That is the tallest boy that I have ever seen. So I'm like, how often does that actually sell? And then I actually one day, this was only maybe 2 or 3 months ago, looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's not a can. This isn't like the tallest of boys. This is
right.
This is a lie.
Right.
It's all a lie.
I was very disappointed because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna.
It's like if I ever had to create a dating profile.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna buy one of these because I'm gonna drink like a whole huge ass thing, and it's like it's not.
All right, your turn.
I think this is the last one.
Oh, okay. So, Marcus, should both of us pick something if it's the last one?
Is it the last one?
I think so. I mean, you can double check my math.
Yeah, let's go. We will both pick. Actually, all three of us
will pick.
All three of us will pick.
All right. Are we each going to go? So like there
you go
be
first, I'll go, and then
Perfect.
Gnome goes.
Perfect.
This is a good one too.
All right.
Christmas Day, dinner with your family. What are you bringing?
Yes.
We can't all
By the
just
way,
walk
there
away.
is a bonus question.
No. It's going to be. I'm going to get one.
There's a bonus question that I have
I'm walking
that
away.
I didn't write down, and so. Wow, everyone's so aggressive with that leaving. I have a bonus question that I'll tell everyone when they get back. It's back, but this has been a lot of fun, and to actually think of this idea off the fly. I
got mine.
Yes. All right.
It's a tough decision because I interrupted whatever you were talking to the world about.
Go ahead.
So it's a tough decision because you're trying to figure out Christmas, it's dinner with your family.
Question. Is this the beer that we're bringing to share with our family, or is this the beer we're bringing to drink ourselves?
Both. I think.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that
if it
changes
means
everything.
2 different beers, it means 2 different beers.
All right.
Marco, you got to go get your beer.
Yeah.
Got Christmas Day dinner with the family. So you're trying to decide, number one, what do I want to drink? What do I want to share? What's going to go good with food? How do we do all this stuff? That's a really tough decision. And Christmas ties into something deeper. If you're pairing a beer at Thanksgiving, people expect it to just be like a food pairing. When you talk about Christmas, like there's a whole other side of it. It's not just about dinner. It's about
an experience.
Yeah, it's about the experience and about being with family and this whole other thing. Like I think it's deeper than Thanksgiving. So
I would agree with that. I think that just kind of jumping in on like kind of the tail end of what you were talking about there, I think the experience of a family Thanksgiving is very different from the experience of a family Christmas.
I think so.
Or it can be, depending on your family. I mean, that's all.
I think so. In my family,
each their own. But yeah, I feel like for the mass population of the United States, Thanksgiving is very different from Christmas.
Yeah. I've also never really experienced a Christmas dinner. Christmas is always crazy.
Oh man, I just
Marco.
thought of something else, and I don't know if they have it actually.
All right. Who are we on?
We'll start with you, Marco. What'd you pick out, and why'd you pick it out?
All right. So Christmas Day with the family. I do 2 things. I'm going to show up with beer that I'm going to put in the general beer cooler, whatever it is, and I chose Fretboard Light.
Very
Good
nice.
choice.
Fretboard Light.
Good choice.
And I was going back and forth between Storyteller and Fretboard Light, and I love both beers. They are both delicious. But I missed the hell out of Jim from Fretboard, and so I picked Fretboard Light since this is the time of year where we get warm and fuzzy and remember the time we had with some of our friends. And then I am going to. So I'm going to take like a 12-pack format of Fretboard Light.
And then this one you're hiding in your pockets.
And then I have West Side Brewing's IPA, their India Pale Ale, and I am probably taking if they have a 12-pack, which I don't think they do. I think it's only in 6-packs.
I told them they need to do an IPA 12-pack.
I will take 2 6-packs with this 12-pack, and I am going to do what I need to do with this one.
Hell yeah.
For me. So that's what I picked.
Hell yeah. Good choice.
Thank you.
I went a very different road. I got hung up on dinner, which the more I think about it is probably not the proper way to think about this question, but I went with...
Tangent. Do we want to split lunch after this?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good. So we got a
Pale ale. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I went with Rheingeist Subliminal Jam.
Nice.
This is from their Outer Reaches sour series. This is their kind of wild sour beers.
Elijah would be so proud.
Fantastic series.
Awesome, yeah.
This one is big, jammy, tart. Obviously, it's a beer that I think that people who think they don't like beer can get into, and I think that's fun at Christmas time. You open something like this and you get people talking and you get people excited about beer that aren't normally excited about beer. And then you get a little drunk and you keep drinking and you dive into other stuff.
We clearly, I can only imagine that for the three of us, if we go to a holiday celebration, the people in that circle know we're the people that they ask about beer, right?
Yeah.
Like we get that the whole time. Like if you were, let's say, Chris Collinsworth and you show up to a family celebration, like you just get worn the fuck out with the football questions all day, right?
You just hit the mute button.
With having been a wide receiver, with having your own football metrics company, and then also being on, a broadcaster, like you just get worn the fuck out, like everywhere you go. Like you
Browning, really? Like, is this gonna happen?
You check out at
Yes,
Kroger and people
Browning
wanna,
is crushing it. Cheers to
you
him.
check out at Kroger and people want to know, hey, is Joe Flacco really going to get them into the playoffs?
No, he's gonna have a heart attack.
Right.
He's gonna break a hip and have a heart attack.
Dude, that guy is so old.
What's really crazy is that Joe Flacco found a way to be on the team that he looks exactly like his coach. It's so weird. It's
bizarre.
Like, anyways, go ahead, Julia.
I brought something that I thought could bridge the gap between the family members that typically, only drink wine or think that they only enjoy wine, the ones that like beer, and the ones that feel like they don't really like to drink, period. And I went for West Side's Dry West Cider.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Because again, they didn't have peppermint
Nice.
schnapps over there.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's what I went for.
I have 2 additional questions. I will ask this one, and then I will wait till after we bring our offerings to ask the last one.
Okay.
This one is, I believe Gnome and I have this tradition where we always leave a very special beer out for Santa.
Oh yeah.
So please go pick your very special beer for Santa.
This is a tough one.
Yeah. I think I know what I would do.
Okay.
So.
All right. So I'll
Keep
say.
talking.
Yeah,
I'll
keep
say.
talking.
No, we'll talk. So
Yeah.
this is something that, because I do not have small mini people of my own.
Sure.
It's not a tradition for me. But if I had the opportunity to have a beer left out for, we'll pretend I'm wearing a Santa thing, so I'm gonna pretend that I am Santa in this case, because
By the
Santa's
way, you
real. I'm
own
not,
that sweater. Like you the.
like it's because
You
I'm
look like
jolly and I
that's
laugh with a
you.
bowl full of jelly. Yeah, with her.
No, that's not where I was going with that at all.
No, I know. I was joking. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
You guys are absolutely rocking those jackets, by the way. You look phenomenal. I
Got
love
mine.
it. All right, Mark, you want to go?
I will go.
All right.
All right,
Do you
so
want to
while
put
Marco's
away
picking.
some of these while you're going, or I can take back some of those?
Back.
Cool.
So
all right.
I don't know Santa. I've never met the guy. I respect him. I know kind of what he does, and I think I get his personality. It's a long night, It's a long,
It is a
long
very
experience
long night.
getting all those gifts to the people that need the gifts or want the gifts or deserve
Ooh,
the
that's
gifts.
a good question. Is this a beer that Santa drinks while he's at the house?
Yeah.
Before he can. Oh, that might change.
Yeah, no. So
That might change my.
I
Okay,
put the beer out with a
okay.
bottle opener. Whatever he doesn't drink, he leaves for me. Like it's a thing we
Okay,
have.
okay. But it is still a. Because again, I don't have, like what I was telling Marco, I don't have small people. Like, this isn't a tradition for me.
Yeah. So
Santa doesn't come by my house.
also-
so I'm trying to, I don't know, does he drink this and then he continues on, or does he take the bottle or the can?
no, he
with
drinks it and
him?
continues on. But
Okay,
we also
okay.
in my house, so we spend Christmas at Grandma's house.
Right.
So
So Santa kind of
Santa-
has full reign of your
Santa
house.
comes early.
Okay.
In my house. We write him a letter every year. We talk to him. We say, hey, we're going to be at Grandma's house on
Can
actual
you come?
Christmas.
Okay.
Can you come a couple days early?
Sure, sure.
He's
Makes sense.
preparing for a very big day. He's been building a bunch of toys or whatever the hell he does. I don't know what you do, man. I don't know. Not my problem.
Okay.
So I leave him something that is contemplative, something that he can sit, put his feet up, kind of think about the year, think about everything he's accomplished, think about the chaos that he's about to head into, and be ready for it. I went with Little Fish. This is,
Are we doing this now or waiting until we all get back?
I don't know. I mean, like,
Sure, let's just go ahead and do this.
He left.
Because I mean,
This is Saison
Holy
de
crap, where did he go?
Poisson. This
Okay,
is
okay.
this is one of the first beers
is it
that I.
Poisson fish?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The fish Saison. I think that's.
Oh, little fish. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
This was one of the first beers that I ever had from Little Fish. If you go back on Cincy Brewcast,
Ooh, that was
to
that was
probably
a long time ago.
season 1, I would guess, is when we had this. It means a lot to me. This beer does. Santa means a lot to me. I think that this kind of encapsulates the hardship of something and enjoying the fruits of those labors. It's
That's
it's what a
fantastic.
saison is supposed to be.
That makes perfect sense.
Sorry I took so long.
That's okay.
But what I did was I thought about it and I knew what I wanted to grab. But the thing is, it was more of a style than it was a specific beer because...
While you talk about that, I'm going to go look for.
Yes, please
for
go.
what I'm-
Yeah.
But the reason is because depending on where you locally shop, you may have to go somewhere to get a different offering. So your particular grocery store may have a very limited supply of craft or specialty beers.
Everybody shops at Higher Gravity.
Everyone shops at Higher Gravity. So what I did was I grabbed 3 of Rheingeist's Imperial IPAs that just came out. So I have Cave Bear at 8.5% alcohol here, Cave Bear. And then I have Sabertooth Tiger.
If you live in Cincinnati and have not had Sabertooth Tiger, I don't know what to tell you.
And then I have Knowledge. And the reason I have these 3 is because I would leave a double IPA for Santa of this sort of ilk, this sort of collection type. And I noticed that my particular Kroger only had this one. But if I came to Higher Gravity, I could have my choice of the 3. If I went to a different store, I don't want you to not grab something because you don't have Cave Bear. Grab Knowledge or grab Sabertooth
Or
whatever.
come to Higher Gravity and get them all.
Or come to Higher Gravity and get them all.
Make a mix 6-pack,
Yeah.
12-pack.
Yeah. So that mine
30-pack.
Mine is getting a very good double IPA
I respect that.
from Rheingeist.
All right. I picked 2 beers that I would set out for Santa, and he can pick whatever one he wants to drink.
Ooh,
One
giving
is
Santa choices.
Exactly. One is a choice because of how damn good of a beer this is. It is always phenomenal. There has never been a time that I've had this and I've gone, it's okay. I'm okay drinking this. I've always 100% enjoyed this beer, and that is Lunch from Maine Beer
Yep,
Company.
Yep.
It's
Of course.
just, it is solid. I think that it is
Stupid good.
stupid good, and
Very
it's
good.
something that when Santa takes a break, he can knock out, half of the bottle, really enjoy the I'll say the simplicity of this beer. It's not an overly complex IPA. It is just so incredibly good for what it is. But then also a beer that I don't know if it wasn't for Higher Gravity and Beer Vent that I would have ever picked on my own.
Great choice.
So to me, this embodies Beer Vent season and therefore Christmas. St. Bernardus. It's a fucking good goddamn beer. And it embodies absolutely everything that, for, a nice 10%er, Santa's really going to enjoy this one.
Yeah,
because to me, this is Christmas. This is the season. And then you add a shot of peppermint schnapps into it, it just elevates it to everything that Christmas
that
is.
sleigh is going to be scraping
Belgian
up
beer.
every car along the street. There's going to be
awesome.
reindeer hooves.
As long as they have insurance, who cares? But those would be my two picks for Santa.
Excellent. My last question. This was fun. This was great.
This was amazing. I loved this. Thank you, guys.
Great choices. I love it. And
you were the best MC that we could have ever had for this. Yes.
One last question, and it takes us a little bit out of our realm. Everybody watching this may have this one question also looming. Julia, you brought a rosé up to the table.
I did.
You are going to a family function, and it is more of an ask to take a wine. What are you taking? Now, I'm not assigning you white or red, but what are you taking? And you may go and choose from what Higher Gravity has to offer, because not only does Higher Gravity have an amazing selection of to-go beer, they have an amazing selection of to-go wine.
Okay, what if
we are not being corporate shills. However, we love what Higher Gravity is doing.
I know exactly what I know exactly what I want. Higher Gravity has had it. They don't have it on the shelves currently, though.
Okay.
So do I have
you
to
can
pick
tell them,
something
but pick something else.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. Fucking
Ow!
hell. Fucking.
It's a tough decision when somebody asks you to bring something that you're not comfortable with.
Well, I don't disagree, but they didn't ask you to bring anal lube. They asked you to bring a wine.
I get it. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to create some voices.
Okay. So
she's busy putting beers back and stuff.
I mean, we could do that in a little bit. We could do that in a little bit.
Let's see her on the thing.
Honestly, so if you went to an engagement where it was more of a wine engagement, are you a red guy, white guy? What are you taking?
Well, so here's.
I know. Here we go. Let's go.
I can tell you this without getting up and looking at the wine. So typically, when I go to an engagement, the only wine that people bring are fruity, light, sweet, crappy wines. Like, that's what people bring.
Sure.
So I'm going the complete opposite. I'm bringing something big and dark and kind of little the opposite of the spectrum from that. That's where I'm leaning.
All right. Well, let Julia get her headset on, start talking, and then we'll go shop for our wine.
Right.
I don't know anything about wine.
Okay.
I know my sister always buys.
Tell the people.
Talk to them, Julia.
My sister always buys Barefoot, and what the hell's the one with the kangaroo? Is that also Barefoot? I don't know. I don't know wine. And I don't know why they left me to talk about wine on my own while they go shopping, because I don't know what I'm talking about. So I picked a wine based off of a profession. I know nothing about it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm panicking slightly. Thank you.
You're panicking?
You are finally back. I was very concerned.
Shit.
I was so concerned. I didn't know what I was doing, because I know literally nothing about wine.
You don't have
and
to.
Because
I mean, it's fine.
It's okay. All right.
Okay. So did you let everyone? Did you show everyone?
No, I did not. I thought we were waiting.
Okay. Go ahead, Julia, since you were talking.
The one that I would bring is anything from Fruit Blood.
Oh.
Anything from Fruit Blood.
Yep.
I actually drink it. They normally have it at Higher Gravity. They don't currently. Don't know if they changed up who's selling it, whatever. But Higher Gravity used to sell Fruit Blood. That would be my pick. because I know nothing else about wine other than Fruit Blood. I'm in IT, so they have a wine with IT on it. So
That's great.
it's fucking fine.
That's as good a reason to buy anything. I mean,
I liked the label. It looked fun. It said IT, which I know is Italy based on the boot.
is it Italy? Or?
Yeah, there's a boot and the Italian flag on the bottle.
very good.
So,
Yeah.
The Italian flag gives it away.
Yeah. This is release number 8. It's a product of Italy.
Is it did you say what type of wine is it?
Cherry, hints of oak, layered tannins.
That sounds good.
The bottle's dark, so I'm going to pretend it's red. Oh, Italian red wine. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Probably the biggest grape in there is the Sangiovese, which is the predominant grape in Italy for wine.
Sure.
Cool. All right.
I went with a Campo Viejo. I like big,
Gesundheit?
fruity red wines. Like this is like bold, fruity. It's not oaky. It's not. It's just fruit. Like
Fruit?
it's like it's big, kind of in your face.
How
fruit.
does that compare to Fruit Blood wine? Yeah, again,
Different,
purely because
different.
kind of-
Like
okay.
Fruit Blood is a lot sweeter and like sweet fruit forward. This is more tannic kind of fruit forward. This is what I want on a nice kind of chilly evening where I'm kicking my feet up and just drinking some wine.
All right.
I went with I occasionally will drink wine. I prefer red over white. I prefer drier over sweeter. However, if you don't know what you like and what you want and what you should take, what I did was I grabbed La Boulangerie 2020 vintage. First of all, from what I have seen, what you want to do is you want to see if you're trying to predict or project whether somebody who likes wine would like a wine, you want to see if it has a vintage. This has a 2020 vintage. Next, it has it's a Cabernet Sauvignon, so you know that it's going to be a drier side of wine. Then you go back label. It's from France. So I know where it's from, and so the grapes are from there. You can derive that it's 2020 Cab Sav from France, and you just shoot your shot at that point. You just say, well, probably okay. It's price point at $14. What's interesting is that the wines from like the Napa Valley region or California, the vineyards are so much newer, so they have to pay for the land. And so the wines from France are so much older, and so those price points are not passed on to the consumer any longer. So you can get a wine for $14, $15, $19 that shoots way above its price point, so I'm told, because they don't have that land cost built into the bottle of wine. So I'm going to shoot my shot and say this is probably a good bottle of wine. It could be terrible, but what I've heard, applying it to this, it should be good. I haven't had it before. Truth be told, if they had a box of Cab Sav, from Black Box, I know everybody would probably like it. I probably would have just got that. But if I'm forced to get a bottle, why not this one? Because I'm sort of checking my boxes and saying, yeah, it should be fine. And the top, the fact that it's a screw top, by the way, there's a name for that. It doesn't matter. It does not mean poor quality of wine. Please know that. Just because the top, I think it's called a salvage top. I could be wrong.
We call it screw tops here in the United States.
Screw tops, yeah.
Screw top.
It does not mean that it's a poor quality of wine. It just means that it's a wine ready to be drank now. Drink it now. This is not one that you cellar, store, and try and drink 10 years later.
Going back to wine in a box, if it's in a box, it doesn't mean it's bad wine either.
Yeah,
like there's really great wine being put into boxes these days.
Yeah.
Same with cans. Some of Fruit Blood stuff is in cans now.
Yeah.
So
Plenty of they
Try
have
it.
they have canned
Drink
wine
it.
in the cooler. It's great. hopefully this helped people figure out what kind of beers to bring for specific family Christmas events. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, thanks, everyone.
If you have any questions about what wine you should bring or beer you should bring or drinks you should bring to any kind of event, reach out to Truth Beer Consequences. They'll tell you what to bring.
Sure.
TruthBeerPod.com, TruthBeerPod@gmail.com for email, at TruthBeerPod on all the social media platforms.
That's right.
Happy holidays,
Happy
everyone.
holidays, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.